guys! Today you're here with Life Energy Movement with Laura, me. And today I'm going to share with you all of my tarot decks and oracle decks. I hope you enjoy. Here we go. Okay guys, so I did a re-recording of this particular video due to the amount of footage that I made when I explained every single deck. So I ended up with half an hour's worth of edited footage after I had edited it, and I wanted to condense it down. So let's start again, and let me just show you in a bit more of a clearer form with categories. So here I've grouped my cards into 3 to 4 categories. So these ones over here, these are tarot decks. This one here is an affirmation deck. These ones here are angel cards. And these ones over here are oracle decks. Now they all hold the same kind of method when you come to doing readings. So when you ask a question and you call in your guides and your angel guides or the universe, and you shuffle the deck and then you deal accordingly due to your question. Sometimes you might want to deal 5 cards, anywhere between 1 to 10 cards. I don't do any more than 10, and I will rarely do 10. I will more than likely do 5 maximum, and that's just a personal thing. So reading is a very personal thing. You just listen to your intuition and your gut instinct and you go with that. So let's start over here with the tarot cards. I'll try and keep wobble cam to a minimum because I'm kneeling on the ground. Okay, so these ones over here, with the tarot cards, if you don't know what tarot is, or if you don't know how the deck of cards works, there are major arcana cards and there are minor arcana cards. And the major cards have a domineering type vibe or energy, not in a negative way, but it is a great way to see where you need to be focusing your energy the most. So I've taken out some sample cards from one deck of each group, and these cards here are from this deck, which is the Fairy Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue and Valentine. And I like the energy of this deck because it puts the tarot in a lighter vibe for me. Sometimes I have found using the traditional tarot cards just a little bit, I don't know, they just weren't gelling with me. So every border in this deck, and this is included in some of these other tarot decks as well, they've used the same method, is every border means a different vibe or energy. So this particular deck, Doreen has placed the borders into seasons. As you can see, this one says Queen of Autumn, and every single season represents a different energy. So winter, you can imagine, would be more like hibernation, low energy, and summer is the time of having fun and is a very energetic time. So as you can see, the art styles are quite pretty, and you have a header, you have keywords, obviously the beautiful illustration, and then you have a quote or further information of what the card can be about. Every single deck of cards comes with a little booklet, and you are able to open up to the page on which the card has a further explanation and can help you with your readings. So that's really handy. Moving on to our angels. So this particular deck that I have shown you today, it's the Archangel Michael by Doreen Virtue. This is a great deck. So Archangel Michael is all about direct. He's very, very direct with his answers. He doesn't beat around the bush, and he's all about the truth. So if you ever just want a black and white truthful answer on anything, Archangel Michael's your guy. As you can see, very similar. The card at the explanation at the top gives you like an overall header about the card, and then it actually comes with an affirmation at the bottom. So you're able to use that as a prayer, or you can meditate on that about your question. And these art styles are quite beautiful as well. Something else that I absolutely love about cards is that the illustrations are so expressive and Just really beautiful to look at. So these are my angel cards here. So this is practically my whole collection. I have had like about 2 or 3 decks in my time that I haven't resonated with, but I had some given to me as a gift, or I have purchased 1 or 2, and for whatever reason, maybe I'm meant to have those decks on occasion to use, but I don't use them all the time, so I haven't included them in this video. So moving on to the oracle decks here. These are my oracle cards. These particular ones are very, very beautiful. This illustrator, I need to mention her because she's just amazing. Josephine Wall is her name, and the more you look, the more you see, and they are absolutely beautiful, amazing. So these decks are by Angela Hartfield, and this one here as well. Just very, very pretty, very gorgeous to look at. Anyway, moving along. So this particular deck, this is one of my newest ones. I bought it the same day I bought this one over here. And I don't normally buy decks in bulk, but I was feeling extra generous that day with myself. And I just had to show you exactly what this deck was about, really. It is an oracle deck, and the images are just amazing. So I've never come across a deck of cards before put in a theatrical setting. So this is very circus, vaudeville, creative, dancey. There is a lot of nature through it as well, but just the biggest thing I noticed was the theatrics about it. So let's just have a look at this card here. As you can see, like the hair and makeup and the masks and things like that. Particularly this one over here. So it's puppeteering, and yeah, it's quite circusy and vaudeville, and you've got the clown and things like that. Just very gorgeous. So these cards, they don't have any words. It's just an image, and every creator of a deck of cards will have their own interpretation with how they want to present them. So this particular person, who is Ciro Marchetti, or Marchetti, they didn't necessarily on purpose put numbers on their cards in terms of numerology. So they just put the numbers on the cards for reference in the little booklet, so that you can open this up here, go through, find the card, and read some of the keywords and the explanations, etc. So usually if you open the book up at the very front, it usually tells you how to cleanse the deck. Sometimes they have a preface, or preface, sorry. Yeah, so I don't know if he's put some, doesn't look like to me he's put some ways to do readings, but sometimes at the start of their book, they'll give you examples of how to read, like you can do a 3-card reading, and the first card is past, and then present and future, and sometimes you could do 12-month readings or 6-month readings, and yeah, they're just really handy little helpful tips and hints for you to help read. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed a bit of a show and tell of the decks of cards that I have. I hope that wasn't too rushed. There were quite a few cards, so I didn't want this video to go on and on. But just another tip as well, that if you happen to find yourself in a crystal store, or you have some cards in front of you, some decks of cards in front of you, even if it's a book on a shelf, what you could do is take a deep breath, maybe close your eyes once, and once you open them, whatever one jumps out at you instinctively, whether your eyes go to it first, or your gut's just like, you need to open this book, or you're attracted to it like a magnet. There are many ways that you can know and feel that if you need to address something like a deck or a book or something like that, to just be curious and stay open-minded, and there could be a message in there for you. And if it's a book, there could just be one really, really profound message in that book, and you might need to get through most of the book to get to get that epiphany of some kind. But if you can gain anything from that book, even if it's just one insight, that's still incredible, and you're still gaining something. Sometimes I actually find it difficult to read for myself, and I need a friend to help me out, or someone spiritual who I know, or I do go to a psychic and have a reading. I can do another video if you'd like about my experiences with psychics, and I can talk a lot more about intuition, and yeah, just share what I know and my insights of my spirituality, and can even make some more videos on these sorts of topics. So please comment below. I would love to hear your thoughts and share your feelings, and I'm more than happy to comment back, and we can create a conversation together. Please like and give it a thumbs up, and subscribe for more videos. I would really love to see you guys soon. Thanks for tuning in today, and talk to you later. Bye! Also guys, if you would like a makeup tutorial, as I do many things to stay creative and keep me interested, I did my makeup like this today. If you would like a tutorial on that, I'm more than happy to make a video as well. Let me know in the comments below.